Uno, dos, tres. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Victor, for your introduction.
You're welcome.
I would like to talk about a topic that maybe you don't know, maybe some of you know about it. So I would like to start with a question. Raise your hand if you know something, or you have heard, or you have in mind something about the tropical rainforest. Okay, about the Paramos, and something about other ecosystems, or other ecosystem.
Deserts.
Deserts. Okay, so I want to talk to you today about tropical mountain cloud forests. So these cloud forests are forests that are located in tropics, in the mountains of the tropics, and are usually covered by clouds or immersed in clouds. So you can see in these pictures there is a forest in the background, and the clouds are over the forest. Sorry. Maybe you have been in some cloud forest before and you didn't realize that. For example, Chicaque is a cloud forest, and El Valle del Cocora is another cloud forest in Colombia, and even here in Bogotá, the Cerros Orientales were cloud forests long time ago. Now they have other species. So, how do cloud forests look? Cloud forests are located in the tropical mountains, as you can see in this picture, and what characterizes a cloud forest is that they have an additional input of water. This additional input of water is a phenomenon known as horizontal precipitation. How does this occur? So the clouds touch the vegetation of the forest, for example, trees and other vegetation, and then it starts to rain inside of the forest. This is also what happens in Paramos, but in this case it's in forest. If you have here in Bogotá or in another place, you see that it rains directly from the above. But in cloud forest, a part of that, the horizontal precipitation makes rain, inside of the forest. This is the distribution of cloud forests that are located in tropical region. As you can see, are small areas. No more than 2.5% of tropical forests are the cloud forest. So, as the area is small, but the biodiversity is huge, and also endemisms are huge in this kind of forest. We see here in Colombia, we have in the Cordilleras and also in Sierra Nevada, Santa Marta. And so let's talk about why I'm researching on cloud forests, because they have high values of biodiversity and endemisms. Endemisms means that, for example, some species are found only in certain places or regions. For example, if a plant grows in Bogotá and only grows in Bogotá, it's endemic to Bogotá, and you cannot find it in other places of the world. Cloud forests are very important for water regulation and regulating and provisioning, and this is because of the additional input of water that I mentioned before. They have also a high portion of epiphytes like orchids, bromeliads, ferns. So what is an epiphyte? It's a plant that grows on other plant, but it's not a parasite. The epiphytes only use the host or the plants, the trees, for growing, and they take the nutrients from the clouds or from the rain and other. But they don't live from the trees, for example. This is the cloud forest diversity in Colombia, some numbers of the diversity. So we have a lot of endemic birds to the cloud forest in Colombia. 88% of the amphibian species are endemic to the cloud forest or even the Paramos, because they are endemic above the 1,000 meters above the sea level. And 50% of the mass diversity that we find in Colombia is located or inhabits the cloud forest. We have also endemic mammals, and this is the wax palm, that is Colombia's national tree. It's endemic from the cloud forest in Colombia and is the tallest palm in the world. Also is endangered. Most of the species of the cloud forest are endangered. So, cloud forests are of the most threatened ecosystems in the world. They have been converted into agricultural and also livestock lands. For example, in Asia and Latin America, we have lost 90% of the cloud forests. In Africa, 53%. What are the trees in Colombia? The trees are agriculture and livestock. So you have seen, probably in the Quindío or in Antioquia, that most of the mountains regions are covered by coffee plantations. So coffee replaced the cloud forest. Also, we see a lot of cows in mountains, and other activities are mining activities like gold, iron. Illegal crops also are another threat, mainly cocaine, timber extraction, legal or illegal, and of course, like all the ecosystem, climate change is another threat. So, for all those reasons, despite of the fact that cloud forests are very important in terms of biodiversity and the means and benefits, different benefits to humans, they are disappearing in the world and in Colombia also. For those reasons, I am researching on cloud forests. My topics are about the nutrient cycling and water regulation and water provision in cloud forests. Those are some of my students, some creatures from the cloud forest, and we hope that with our research we can make the cloud forest visible in Colombia and in the world in order to protect them. Thank you very much for your attention.